Connaught East Centre for Technology Application and Research NECTA and Smart Village Movement IISER Pune kilapulong ya kalumpong hikai beshisngi ha State Convention Centre Shillong halor kapang Science Technology Engineering but Mathematics STEM Dagi sepangut ki Samla Pule bat ki Khynnah Skul kila Tuid kini kalumpong bat kila shimenta ban penlong ha gajing pen ipai ba iki sap ki phong shnatar jongki Umentri rangba ukon rat ke sangma ulalong ukong san ha kani kalumpong. Ha ka jingkren penchlur umentri rangba ulaong. Yakini ki south li ki subject bunsin la penting yaki Khynnah ban puli benya eki namar kilong ki jing puli ki bakhia ki bajeliu bat ki badawa shibun ka por krekot. Penban ulaong kini ki subject ki de ki babang ki basngotenat bat ki basuk ban sngotu lada aipor bat pelet jingwat haba puli yaki. Umentri rangba ulapan bana ban ai busket arlak tingkai ke baningkong shilak ke baar bat sanpau hajar ke balai bat shipau hajar ye ke skul ne ke kenhun ke beshimenta hagani ke jingpen ipai pa ke sap ki pongjongki hagani ke lumpung la sakhi de ki he ki han ke Khubor bat ne kite ki artli ki seng wat jing start ke bala pelong ya kani ke lumpung.
I am actually a person who believes in competition. I want competitions at every level. Because I've seen that when our children are made to participate in a competition and there is a reward for it, they actually work very hard to get that reward and they practice for it. So whether it's music, you will see they really practice their singing. Whether it's dancing, they will really practice because they know there's a competition coming up and there's a reward to be won once the competition, you do well in it. And sports. But for whatever reason, for us in education, we have not been able to develop this competition mode when it comes to intellectual aspects. So whereas music and skill and sports and dancing is very much part of competition spirit and activity, the intellectual aspect is not there. Starting maybe this year, we should have a science innovation competition at all the district levels, and then you should culminate it at the state level. You should have a good prize money for it, and in fact support that particular innovation to become a reality if it's good. And you can pose challenges in the competition. I think it's a great idea to open this up, especially to our students who are young, class 8, class 9, class 10. I think that is the point where they are starting to think in so many innovative manners. They're open up to new technology, ideas, information, whether it's on internet or even talking to friends. And I think it's a good time for us to put that innovative thought process and that idea that their innovation can become a reality and to create that excitement in them. I think would be a great way would be to have these science innovation competitions. So have it at the district level and then have it at the state level. And as I said, whatever funds are required to make it an interesting project. For example, you can have prize money amounting to 3 to 5 lakhs being given at the district level, even going up to even 15 to 20 lakhs at the state level. I think it's something that we should promote it. The children will be excited, and it's something, as I said, that will promote their interest in STEM and in general in the intellectual aspect. The second competition which I would like to also propose is a mathematics competition. I think we should have a competition in mathematics also, and our children should be, again, very excited and interested in different aspects. It could be anything. It could be fun aspects. It could be a Rubik's Cube, for example. How fast somebody can solve Rubik's Cube. It could be about addition, multiplication. All of these aspects, the children will practice because they know that competition is coming up in 3 months' time. So I don't have time to go here and there. I want to practice, I want to learn so that I can win that competition. I think that will then also create a lot of energy and a lot of positive, culture in the minds of the children. And maybe everybody won't win because everybody can't win, obviously. But can you imagine if 1,000 students in every district participate in that competition? That means this 1,000 kids, what they were in their mathematics and innovation and science interest, all that will go up to different levels. What the effort of NECTA smart village movement, and the government at large, whether center or state, is to be able to find a way to be able to make science, mathematics, engineering, technology, all of this fun, interesting, something that you would actually be curious about, to create that curiosity in the kids, which is not there today. I am actually a person who believes in competition. I want competitions at every level, because I've seen that when our children are made to participate in a competition and there is a reward for it, they actually work very hard to get that reward and they practice for it. So whether it's music, you will see they really practice their singing. Whether it's dancing, they will really practice because they know there's a competition coming up and there's a reward to be won once the competition, you do well in it. And so, and sports. But for whatever reason, for us in education, we have not been able to develop this competition mode when it comes to intellectual aspects. So whereas music and skill and sports and dancing is very much part of competition spirit and activity, the intellectual aspect is not there. In general, that feeling and that thought came to me when I was a student. And I'm sure that it comes to many students even now. And that really is the most unfortunate actually thing that has been happening for a large number of students, to our youngsters, especially in rural areas and even so in big urban areas also, but more in rural areas, I would say.
Great. Yes.
So you have to go from point A to B without touching the wire, otherwise it's a buzzing sound. So it's a game. 6, 5, 8, 7.
He just give you promotion. That's great. So you made this whole thing yourself?
Yes, all 3 of them.
For 3 of you made together. So 3 of you all worked on these 3 projects together. Amazing. So it's fun. Science is fun. You like doing this stuff. Very soon I'm going to start a competition. Okay? At the state level. I'm going to look at this innovation and the best innovation and the big prize. Yeah, I can understand. But the concept is great. And they will individual. So once again, actually. Show me how it works. We're getting everyone?
Ready?